Welcome to Preschool Summer Reading. Adventure begins at your library for June 24th, 2024, Part 2. Treasure Isle, A Swashbuckling Tale of a Boy and His Parrot by Corcoran, illustrated by Natalie Lundeen. The boy had a parrot, an old treasure map, a ship built for two, and a white sailor's cap. They set sail at dawn for a faraway land, where palm trees with coconuts fringed the white sand. They charted the ocean for 10 nights and days, through flat glassy seas and through thick fog and haze. Their map and their compass were put to the test, guiding the travelers north, south, and west. Then at last one bright morning, with telescope out, the boy saw an island and gave a great shout. "Land ahoy!" cried the boy as he unfurled the map. The parrot agreed with a flurrying flap. Was this the right island? They looked to the land. Lagoons filled with mermaids, red crabs on the sand. "Sail on!" cried the boy. "We must head northerly." So they set out again on the salty blue sea. They fished off the side for the catch of the day, laughing and dodging the salty sea spray. They picnicked on deck, eating pink cakes and toast, and freshly fried fish when they spotted the coast. "Land ahoy!" cried the boy, and he unfurled his map. The parrot agreed with a flurrying flap. Was this the right island? They looked high and low. Every inch of the island was covered with snow. "Sail on!" cried the boy. "We must head easterly." So they set out again on the salty blue sea. On the two raced as the wind whipped the sail, past circling fins and the spout of a whale. The boy and his parrot played cards on the deck. Then on the horizon an island-shaped speck. "Land ahoy!" cried the boy, and he unfurled the map. The parrot agreed with a flurrying flap. Was this the right island? They looked out to sea. There on the shore was a dragon's blood tree. "Sail on!" cried the boy. "We must head southerly." So they set out again on the salty blue sea. The ship rocked and waves crashed. They looked out in fear. "Storm port!" the boy cried as he held on to steer. "Storm starboard!" squawked his parrot, who struggled to fly, as streaks of white lightning lit up the dark sky. Waves towered over the brave crew of two. They tightened their life vests to see the storm through. They slipped and they scrambled from mizzen to mast, clinging tightly together until the storm passed. The sun came back out in a warm orange sky, and sparkling jellyfish danced their way by. A mermaid swam past with a flick of her tail. "Hello!" the boy smiled, and he looked round the sail. He blinked, checked the map, and then checked it once more. "Land ahoy!" squawked the parrot as they neared the shore. Dark caves filled with bats and white sand on the beach. The promise of treasure was just within reach. "That's it!" cried the boy. "We have found Treasure Isle. Let's go and explore," he said with a smile. Then, parrot on shoulder and map in his hand, he rowed them to shore and they raced up the sand. They followed the map past a single palm tree, a cave and 6 rocks at the edge of the sea. They stealthily scaled a volcano red hot and climbed down to the place where the X marked the spot. Then they dug up a chest. It was gleaming with gold and diamonds and rubies and treasures untold. They sang and they danced round the chest on the sand, with goblets of emerald, jeweled scepters in hand. Stars lit the sky as they dined on pink guava, exploring the caves in the glow of the lava. "What a day!" squawked the parrot. He looked at the sky. The boy said, "Swashbuckling," a gleam in his eye. And that's when they heard it, a voice in the night. "It's bedtime, sweet dreams, let's turn out the light." They crawled into bed. The beach faded away. The ship built for two was now moored for the day. They smiled the smile that you give your best friend. Together they'd found Treasure Isle in the end. The end. We're going to make a feathery parrot. What you need is some paint or markers or crayons or colored pencils. I'm going to use my tempera paint sticks. They're paints that look like that. Actually, kind of look like glue sticks, but they're paint. And you'll need some glue. I have a bottle of glue. I guess you could use a glue stick, but I think the glue will be easier. And your craft to go kit is, I'll leave the feathers in there. You can see there's a million feathers. We have a parrot. We have his wing. We have his tail. So you can see parrot, wing, and tail comes down there. And let's see here. So there should be a googly eye in here. Mixed in with the feathers. I feel it. There it is. You kind of have to feel around for it. And we'll glue it right there where the black dot is on the parrot. Like I said, I'm going to move these feathers aside for now. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my parrot. I'm going to give it an orange beak. And I'm giving it a blue body. Be careful around the beak. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint this whole thing, and then I'll come right back. Okay, my parrot's all painted now, and paint's basically dry. That's why I really like these paint sticks. Then we're going to glue on our tail. I have it sticking out here. I went with a lighter blue for the tail and the wing. And I'm going to stick the wing over here. I like it like that. Then I'm going to glue on the eye. I'll go right where the black dot is. You don't have to glue on the googly eye. I just like googly eyes a lot. I put too much glue on again. Oh. Shucks. Okay. Wipe some of the extra off. And it should dry clear. It's just if you put too much, you're not going to see the paint so well. That was a lot of glue. Okay. And then finally, we're going to glue feathers onto this guy. I'm just going to put some glue on the tail. And some glue on the wing. And I'm just going to stick all my colorful feathers right on top. So here's a nice blue one, yellow one. What else we got here? Oof. Green, red, another pretty blue one. Pink. There's a nice long red one. Well, it's kind of broken. I'm gonna break it off. There's that part. And that part. Oh, and I put my hand in the glue. That's why we always keep paper towels nearby. But you'll probably have more feathers than you need. So go ahead and keep those for other projects. You'll just have to give them a little bit of time to dry and it'll look really nice. So I'm going to go ahead and finish sticking the feathers on and then I'll show you how it looks when it's all done. There, it's all done. So this is your feathery parrot with a googly eye.